Hello, Brad Burns, another low-tech talk. Let us talk tickers on Taco Tuesdays. Today, we're talking steroid use in the hospital, chronic corticosteroid use to help keep that body relaxing or supplant what would be a natural rest and digest system. What are steroids? What is happening? In fight or flight, after 2 or 3 days, cortisol takes over, and there are corticosteroids released to continue making the body function as normal. They help mute immunoreactions, they help keep everything flowing by maintaining a state of acidity and providing as much fuel as possible for fighting and flying. Now, why is that important? Well, with wound healing specifically, we can start to have issues with chronic steroid use, as it has weakened our eyes, causing cataracts. It's thinned our stomach lining, as who needs lining when you're running and flying and fighting? Thinning our skin, as collagen is nowhere to be found. Causing hypertension, as we are again in fight or flight mode, creating as much pump as possible. This consistent stress also can cause hirsutism, which is her wearing a suit. It's female hair growth. A lot of testosterone pumping with these steroids chronically abused or used. Some people have to be on long-term steroid use, but these are the side effects that tend to occur. Immunosuppression, that is the biggest effect because we tend to give corticosteroids to mute the immune system, but with that trade-off, you have infections. Necrosis of ephemeral heads, which is the biggest bone in your body, the femur. It becomes weaker as there is more stress, as the body is using its much needed calcium leached from the bones to neutralize the acidity of a fight or flight state. It's the adrenaline pumps, it's got to go somewhere. What do we need for this heightened state of fighting and flying? We need more glucose, we need more sugar. We got to make sure that we're getting our brain the most preferred source of energy, which is glucose. It tends to even cause diabetes in patients who are on steroids for long periods of time. Thinning those bones has the effect of osteoporosis, which is an entire global thinning of all bones in the body. Obesity from the natural glucose elevation causing deposits of fat as you need them when you are stressing constantly. You need to put that fuel away for a time when you can rest and digest it. All these effects impair wound healing because in rest and digest, you also have a parasympathetic nervous system. That is what rest and digest is the parasympathetic nervous system. Relaxing the body, allowing for healing, repairing, and the lymphatic clearance pathway to make your brain feel happy, which leads us to the last part, which is depression and mood changes. Because these steroids, as I heard from my mom, who was diagnosed with AFib a while back and had a little bit of a respiratory infection, went to her PCP, and he told her to take these steroids. What do? She asked. They make you feel good. They just make you feel good. So if you are on chronic, or you're using steroids chronically and need them, that's understandable. But still, try to watch out for these side effects. And if you are just getting steroids for a temporizing effect to make you feel good, talk to your doctor, especially if you're feeling some of these feelings and have any of these side effects that are, one might say, adverse to your life. So you can get back into rest and digest and out of this fake fight or flight from the corticosteroids. Thank y'all for listening. Let's talk tickers on Taco Tuesdays. Take a break from the steroids. Love you guys.